Sa ngalan ng Commission on Higher Education, binabati ko kayong lahat, ang graduating batch ng 2024. Isang pribilehyo ang makasama ko kayo sa pinakamahalagang araw ng inyong pagtatapos. May 3 akong puntos na nais ipahatid sa inyo sa okasyong ito. Una, bilang estudyante na tulad ninyo, dumaan din ako pangmarcha at pagtanggap ng diploma. Ikalawa, bilang magulang, at ikatlo, bilang sekretary ng Commission on Higher Education. Unang-una bilang estudyante, ramdam natin lahat ang kaligayahan ng araw na ito. Dumaan tayong lahat dito. Ako ay nagtapos sa UP. Nung ako ay nasa kolehiyo, ang lagi kong iniisip noon ay kung kailan kaya ako gagraduate dahil gustong-gusto ko nang magtrabaho. Gustong-gusto kong huwag nang umasa sa nanay at tatay ko sa pang-araw-araw na binibigay nilang pera. Kaya ang ginawa ko ay nag-aral ako ng mabuti para makumpleto ko ang aking degree. Alam ko lahat kayo ngayon ay ganyan din ang nararamdaman. Ganyan din ang agam-agam kasama ng ligaya na kasama ng pagtatapos. Sa wakas, kayo ay matatapos na at makukuha na ang inyong degree. Bilang graduate, ang kinabukasan ay nasa inyong harap. Pero hinihiling ko din na bilang isang estudyante, huwag niyong kalimutan at pasalamatan ang inyong mga teacher, ang inyong mga propesor. Bagamat marahil sa iba sa inyo, medyo mahigpit at terror yung inyong mga teacher. Pero kailangang alalahanin natin na kung hindi dahil sa kanila, hindi naging maganda ang ating paglalakbay papunta sa ating pagtatapos ngayong araw na ito. Bilang magulang, alam ko din ang pakiramdam dahil ako ay nagkaroon ng mga pagkakataon na umattend ng graduation ng aking anak. Ang palaging iniisip natin bilang mga magulang ay ano kaya ang mangyayari sa ating mga anak? Sila kaya'y makakapagtapos. Dahil sa mga Pilipino, ang sukatan ng pagiging isang mabuting magulang, ang sukatan ng tagumpay ng pagiging magulang, ang responsibilidad ng maging magulang, ay kung maitatawid ba natin ang ating mga anak at makakatapos ng kanilang pag-aaral. Bilang isang bansa, mataas ang ating pagtingin sa edukasyon at ang pangangailangan na bawat anak ay kailangang makapagtapos. It is a cultural trait among Filipinos to try to complete their degrees. And for many parents, the struggle to find the resources to be able to send your children to school is sometimes an overwhelming challenge. And many parents think about this on a day-to-day basis, especially when enrollment is just around the corner. And so as a parent, I thank all of you and congratulate all of you because this is now the culmination of your struggle to make your children have a better future because they have completed their education. This is the culmination of your being a parent, your ability to guide your children so that they can complete their education and have better lives. Again, congratulations to the parents out there who have been able to ensure that their children will have a better life. Hopefully better than the life that they have now. This graduation, I know, is just as important to you as they are important to your children. Finally, as CHED Secretary, it has always been my dream, even before I joined the Commission, that Filipinos, or every Filipino that desires to study, should be able to continue their studies. It is my responsibility to try to give an opportunity to every aspiring young Filipino. Because it is clear that we need to educate our young people. We need to increase the number of young Filipinos in university, increase the participation rate, and also increase the graduation rate of our young people. You ask why? The reason is quite simple. All the studies over the past decade, including those by the World Bank, show that the highest return of investment is now in the completion of a university education. And these are comparative studies across the world done during the last decade. All the studies show that if you finish university, the return to your investment, meaning the return to all the expenses that are put in your education, can go as high as 17%. Compare this to the return of investment to the completion of high school education, which is 7%, and the return of investment to the completion of elementary education, which is 10%. These past decades, we have been told that countries must educate their children and must allow them to complete primary and secondary education because that is what is needed for the development of countries. All the studies now show that investment must focus on higher education. We must open opportunities for young people because every young Filipino who finishes university will probably have a better chance to be educated, also to be trained, and will have a better chance of being employed. I hope that 5, 10 years from now, I hope to see a Filipino nation that has more young Filipinos who are better educated, better trained, and highly employable. The more university graduates we have, the better the chances that our country will modernize because it will have the critical manpower that will propel us to modernization. This has been my conviction even before I joined the Commission. So today, aside from free higher education, we have been assisting close to 700,000 students from both public and private higher education institutions through the Tulong Dunong and Tertiary Education Subsidy, Merit Scholarship, Medical Scholarship, and a lot of scholarships that have never been there before our administration. Never in our dreams did we expect that we would be able to open opportunities to this many young Filipinos. So the message is clear. Every young Filipino can dream, can aspire, can work hard, and can finish their education. They can better their lives, better the lives of their families, and contribute to the development of the country. We have made history. We are the only developing country in the world that is trying to open doors for the aspiration and dreams of our young people in the magnitude that we have never seen in our history. And therefore, because of this, it is now possible not only to dream but to achieve the ambitions of every young Filipino. On the part of the Commission, we assure you that under the leadership of President Bongbong Marcos, the opportunities for higher education will continue. Our President has emphasized in the last SONA and recently in the 4th Higher Education Day that the best investment that government can make is to invest in its people, to educate its people. And as you graduate, we also commit on the part of government to try to create jobs for you, to open opportunities for you, to continue upskilling and reskilling programs so that your skills and competencies will continue to improve with the tremendous improvements of technology and challenges of a modern world. So when you graduate with your degrees, when you become professionals, you can make sure that whatever you do in the rest of your professional life can be done because you have already developed the competencies and you have received quality education. You now have the capacity to better your communities and you can contribute to nation building. Your success is the success of the Commission and the success of this nation. We would also like to assure everyone, our students, our parents, and our university leaders, that the Commission will continue to push for the continuous upgrading of the quality of education that our students receive. Over the past years, under the guidance of the Commission, more and more Philippine universities are internationalizing. From about 4 or 5 when I joined the Commission, there are now 87 public and private universities that are included in the international ranking, such as QS, Times Higher Education, and WURI. Our universities today consciously benchmark with the best universities all over the world. They compare their program offerings, their faculty, their research, their public service to what other top universities in the world are doing. They consciously improve the quality of education. And as a commission, I am happy to tell everyone that we will continue to push for internationalization, not only to open opportunities for our students to study all over the world, but to upgrade the quality of education being offered by our higher education institutions. I'd also like to inform our graduates that this government is committed to creating more jobs, more opportunities, more upskilling and reskilling programs for our young people to make sure that after you graduate, when you enter the workforce, your skills and competencies will continue to be upgraded to adjust to the demands of the workplace, not just here, but all over the world. With the tremendous changes in technology, we assure you on the part of government that we will help our workforce become at par with the rest of the world. So that when you graduate, when you become professionals, you are best equipped to get a good job, to improve yourselves, improve your families, have a better life. Kaya muli sa ating mga magtatapos, congratulations sa inyong lahat. Kayo ang mga muka ng bagong Pilipinas. Sa inyong mga kamay nakasalalay ang kinabukasan ng ating bayan. Maligayang pagtatapos, batch 2024. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Mabuhay tayong lahat.